Message from August 3, 2017. I'm patient. Thank goodness. All the praying is over. I never seen so much praying, asking for permission, blessings. Worse than evangelicals. Yes, I died of emphysema, smoked all my life. And if I could, I would smoke here too. That's why the medium is coughing. Did I regret it? Well, not until I felt the urge to smoke here. Terrible addiction. When I was on earth, my body still held me back a bit because eventually, when I got too intoxicated, I would stop smoking for a while. That was the only way. Everything about me stunk of cigarettes. My wife couldn't stand it, or rather, she couldn't stand me. Cigarettes even came before my kids' food. Can you believe that? And when I didn't have money to buy the good kind at the store with a filter, I would smoke the fake strongest stuff. In the end, after the decades of smoking, lung cancer ate me from the side. The doctors were shocked of how fast that cursed disease devoured me. But I'll tell you, the worst part isn't dying, kicking the bucket. It's afterward, the irresistible urge to smoke. So, what happened? I became an obsessive spirit, haunting living smoker. That was the only way to get the same sensation. It wasn't the same, but it was something. One day I was rescued from a den I used to hang out in, full of smokers for me to enjoy. I was a bit upset to lose my fix and suspicious of straight talk from those good spirits, all dressed in white like nurses, usually gentler than doctors because earthy doctors are arrogant. All right, I will stop criticizing. Anyway, they explained to me that ghost smokers become obsessors of living people, and so the vicious circles continue, ruining even more lives. Now for the bad news. I thought myself in the hospital, on oxygen, lying in the bed. Was my quota of suffering is gone? They told me, no. And I'm like, what? I'm already dead, I don't have a body, what can I suffer more? They say, addictions not only wreck the physical body but also mess up this thing called the perispirit, the ghost body. And what is the worst part? The subtle, horror-filled body, whatever it is, gets damaged and can only be repaired not with a hammer, but it needs a new flesh body to recover. I ask, how? They say, the earthly body sucks the filth of the ghostly body. Oh, what a lovely word, and he laughs. That's why so many people are born with sick and blame God. Oh, how could God let a little child have cancer? Simple. That sweet little child used to be a real troublemaker, smoked, snorted everything, and now is paying the consequences. I call it you reap what you sow, but they are calling it cause and effect. It's kind of hot here. Haha, so I'm going to be born like a rotten, worm-eaten corn cob? They ask me to tone down my jokes because this is serious. Damn, I'm going to be reborn sick, messed up because of my perispirit and still will with a crazy urge to smoke until my lungs fall out. They think people here just pat your head. Poor you. Just pat your head. People here tell you straight, but with kindness and love. Makes you think you're not screwed, but you are. Well, if my experience helps some of you, great. Don't smoke, don't drink. It's better that way. If you are going to do it, do a little or else, poor you. You have been warned. A friends warn you, and medals too. Stay in peace, Master Jesus. Now is the note of the mentor, the higher spirit. Brothers, if pride and selfishness are the wounds of the spirit, addictions are the wounds of the body. Avoid what harms you and stay alert to the warnings of your conscience. It always warns you when you are about to go too far or already have. Think about it, because the physical body, even when it returns to the earth, leaves marks that are hard to erase on your spiritual body. A hug, Brother Alcino. Thank you for tuning in, and until the next message. Bye.